Hello, hello. This is part 3 of the Christmas Shoes chapter 2. So let's get started. Whoa, I don't know where I'm going. Maggie arrived for her appointment with Rachel on her hip. I'm sorry, the reception said. The doctor was in the delivery room all morning, so he's behind schedule. Have a seat. It could be a while. A woman dressed in navy blue tailored suit carried a rich Italian leather briefcase approached the appointment desk as Maggie sat down. I'm here to see Dr. Nylander, the woman in the blue suit said. He's with patients right now, the receptionist groaned, barely lifting her eyes from her computer. I'll just wait for him then. The woman said, turning her attention to the nearly full waiting room. He's going to be for a while, she replied in a pitched voice. He's got 3 other patients ahead of you. That's okay, she said. He's expecting me. She spotted an empty seat next to Maggie. She slid into a chair and set the briefcase on her lap. Rachel made a loud gurgling noise that sounded like a sink backing up, then smiled. The receptionist slid open her glass window. Maggie Andrews. That was fast, Maggie explained as she approached the desk. Miss Andrews, the receptionist continued, your insurance is only going to cover a portion of your test. Which means you will be responsible for the remainder of the charges, she said, handling her printout at the expense of the expense. Do I have to pay for them today? Maggie asked, jiggling and shifting the baby. Charges are expected to be the day of the service. The receptionist answered, typing feverishly into her computer. Maggie scanned the bill and asked hesitantly, is there a way we could set up on a previous payment where we could pay off a little bit of the bill each month? Services are supposed to be paid on the day of the service. The receptionist reiterated loudly enough for everyone in the waiting area to hear. I understand, Maggie whispered, but it would be helpful if we could pay monthly on the bill. I'll see who I can talk to, the receptionist snapped, closing her window. Embarrassed, Maggie sat back down in her seat, balancing Rachel, who had began to slightly whimper. She must have charmed her way into the job, the woman next to her said with a smile. I work here, and I'd like to say she was just having a bad day. But if that's the case, I've unfortunately never caught her on a good one. Maggie chuckled, relaxing, and said, What do you do here? Freelancing market. I'm on a team that creates the annual reports. So we do interviews, we interview doctors and patients in each department, review the new medical equipment, look at the procedures and comply the report. I'm Kate, she said, extending her hand. Maggie Andrews. Rachel hiccuped and squirmed on her mother's lap. She's beautiful, Kate said, admiring the infant's wide, bright eyes. She is when she's not mad. Maggie laughed. What's her name? Kate asked. Rachel. Oh, I was going to have Rachel, Kate guessed. It was between Hannah and Rachel, and on the day she was born, I looked at her and decided on Hannah. I love that name, Maggie replied, smiling at the wiggling baby on her lap. It's a beautiful name she can grow into. Exactly, Kate explained. How old is she? 5.5 months, Maggie answered sweetly. I have a 7-year-old in first grade. How about you? 2 girls. Katie said. My youngest started kindergarten this year. I thought it would kill me, she laughed. But when I put Ethan on the school for his first day in kindergarten, I cried the rest of the morning, Maggie agreed. That's why I take this one with me whenever I go. Rachel whimpered and coughed before straightening her body into a full-blown crying jag. Yeah, that's what the baby's saying. I'm so sorry, Maggie apologized, lifting the baby onto her shoulder. She had an upset stomach. I understand, Katie confirmed. Both of mine had colic. Did you want to have any more? Maggie asked, thumping the baby's back. Oh, I would have loved to. I don't think my husband would have loved it, though. Maggie liked the stylish woman. She wasn't self-absorbed the way she always assumed rich people would be. What does your husband do? Maggie asked, shushing the baby's cries. He's in law, Kate replied. There was an odd sadness in her voice. It made Maggie suddenly feel sorry for her. What does yours do? Kate answered. He's a mechanic, she answered. Maggie Andrews, the nurse said, standing in the doorway. Oh, that's me again, she said, putting Rachel back. I can watch her if you like, Katie offered, smiling. I can't see the doctor until he finishes with his patients anyway. Maggie would never leave her baby with a complete stranger, regardless of how kind she thought she was. She looked uncomfortable towards the nurse waiting for her in the doorway. I could never ask you to do that, Maggie said, inching towards the nurse. We can all vouch for Kate around here, Maggie, the nurse smiled. She's been around here a long time. If you'd like, we can leave Rachel with her in Dr. Nyland's office while he sees you. Might make your appointment a little easier. It's up to you. Mr. Nyland wouldn't mind, Maggie asked. Not a bit. He has to meet with Kate in his office anyway. The look in the nurse's eyes told Maggie her baby would most definitely be safe. Thank you so much, she said, feeling reassured, and handed the child to Kate. Not a problem, Kate cooed the baby. It's been way too long since I held one this small. Kate patted the baby's back and walked into her doctor's office. She loved the flexibility of her job. It paid well, and she was able to drop Hannah and Lily off at school, go work for a few hours, and be done in time to pick them up. She was completely at ease interviewing doctors and medical experts from around the world, and was thoroughly proficient writing about medical issues, technology, and the latest research findings. People found her charm and sharp and engaging, always the consummate professional, which is why the hospital continued to hire her year after year. Katie continued to walk with the baby around, bouncing, patting, and rubbing her until Rachel burped. When she came out of the examining room, Maggie found Rachel asleep in Katie's arms. She weakly thanked her new friend. Oh, I loved it, Katie smiled. Are you all right? Thank you again, Maggie shifted, sliding the baby bag over her shoulder. Goodbye, my tiny little gerbil baby, Katie whispered, squeezing the baby's tiny hand. Maggie buried her face into Rachel's warm body, kissing her belly, and left quickly. She heard Katie ask her if she wanted to go to the coffee shop and talk, but she didn't answer. Her visit to the doctor had left her stunned and shaken. Maggie had barely sat down in his office when he told her that he'd sent her blood work for virological testing. Several tests confirmed that she had ovarian cancer. Do you know if your grandmother has it? The doctor asked. No, not that I know of. Anyone else in your family? Aunt or sister, perhaps? No, no one. He wanted to start aggressive treatments right away. The cancer had gone undetected for so long that he feared that it already spread more than they would have liked. He picked up the phone and scheduled her appointment with the surgeon. In all likelihood, he continued, she would need total abdominal hysterectomy and 2 other procedures that she never heard of before. He explained that the procedures would detect if the cancer had spread. When she came home, Jack held Rachel in his arms as Maggie told him the news. He sat silent for several minutes, holding the baby close to him, listening to her tiny breaths, breathing in her milky, powdery smell. He squeezed her tight. She was as beautiful as her mother. Her face looked exactly like Maggie's, his heart pounding anxiously. Could this disease take her from him? Could he lose her? What did they say exactly? They scheduled surgery for Monday. Jack could feel the pounding of his heart. Then they'll start chemotherapy right away. Did they say anything about any sorts of prognosis? No. Did they say if the chances were good with this type of cancer? They didn't say. Jack couldn't help thinking if they didn't say it, the chances then were not good. Not good at all. So that is it.